Welcome to another episode of Class Haven Farms. So what do we got going on today? Well, today we were trying to fill up the zero turn with this nifty spout. And of course it started leaking. So, those things aren't supposed to leak because they're supposed to be the best thing since sliced bread. So I'm going to show you guys how to fix and replace one of those nozzles that's leaking on you, because you don't want to leak out that precious fuel. I bought two of these cans not even a year ago, and just to kind of show you, it says it's a spill-proof system, right? It's a spill-proof system. So my problem was, I'm over here filling up the zero turn, right? And you take your cap off, and this one has the push button on it. Now, it had a lot of good reviews from the site that I watched on it before I bought it, and everyone was talking about how this thing was probably one of the best spill-proof systems out there, right? So today, I go to fill it up like I normally would, and as I'm emptying it in, my hand starts getting soaking wet, because in order to hold this thing up, I have to hold it at this angle, and the next thing you know, my hand is now covered in gas, right? So it's not spill-proof, and I'm leaking out just as much as what I'm putting in. I'll get you guys set up here on the seat. Maybe you can see it a little better. Again, pushing down on this. Of course, when you push down on this, now in order to get a good handle on it, I kind of got to finagle my leg underneath and grab it here, and there's no handle down here on the bottom. And then as it starts pouring out, you can see it's just running right out my finger. I barely have a little tiny stream going into the zero turn, and it's running all down my hand, so you can see the wetness there. When you get to this point, there's a couple things you can do. You can keep pressing on this and spilling just as much fuel out as what you're putting in. You can unscrew this top and do away with the spill-proof, whatever you want to call it, and you can grab and you can pour it straight in, right? So that seems to work pretty well. And that's okay if I have it to where it's at the fill is at the level of where my zero turn is. But when I go to do it on my 790, that's not going to work, because I got to get up on the hood to fill that up, right? If this was a little taller, we could set a funnel in there, right? And we could pour it into the funnel. But now you have to make sure that you have a funnel everywhere near your equipment when you're going to fill it up. So there is one thing that we can do that is a replacement to fix this genius design that I'm sure somebody came up with and made a whole lot of money. And then somebody passed a law that said you had to use this genius design. Look, that's all wet from coming out of this button. That's all your fuel. And I use ethanol free, so this stuff ain't cheap. What we have is the easy pour replacement nozzle. So what this does is this takes out this valve so that you're no longer spilling, because see, that's the whole problem, is spillage. See, this spills because you have to push the button, and then it, instead of running down this Y and going out this way, it runs here, and there's no way to replace the O-ring or whatever it is that's seated in here, because this is a complete construction unit. So because we don't want to spill anything, we're going to do away with this that we can't service. Okay, I can't service that. So, okay, I'll go buy another one. Cool. This didn't even last me a year. So I can buy this, and there's no button. There's no anything. It comes with two different size caps that will fit your can, right? So this one will fit my can. So that's the one that I'll put on, right? And then it comes with a vent system. So all you have to do is drill out a hole here and you can put your vent in. Now it's about a 1/2 inch hole. So again, with this kit, it has a 1/2 inch vent that you need to put in. So the way that I did and drilled this hole in so that I wouldn't have a problem, since this spill proof was spilling and leaking, I still had a little bit of fuel in here. So as I got closer to drilling this hole so that I didn't have plastic go in there, I just held this up a little bit. And as I was drilling, and I just took my time with drilling it, as the gas came out, it kept any of the plastic from going in there. So you can listen, I don't have a whole lot of fuel left in there. I think because most of it is running down the front of my zero turn because of this wonderful thing. So now we will push this 1/2 inch in, and it just snaps in, and then it has the cap here. Now I will tell you, I did this on my diesel cans for my 790 a while ago. These little plastic caps, sometimes these will break, but for the most part, this vent system will work correctly. The yellow nut is going to be what I need to use, so I will take the nozzle, run that through, and then secure that here on the top. And then you're just going to screw it down until this nozzle doesn't move anymore. It does have a tether that goes along here, and you run it through here. I don't like using this because this, again, breaks over time, and sometimes it can break and then you're not paying attention and this falls out. So for me, I just screw that on, and I just know when I take it off, I put that in my pocket or I set it off to the side and I know it's there. I mean, the tether's nice just for me personally. You don't have to do it that way, but I don't like to use a tether because just like with this, this can break and then you can lose your cap. So for me, it's just better if I just always have a system down that I take the cap off and I set it down. So this is the standard replacement spout and vent kit. And then you also have the high flow model as well. And I'll put links down in the description to this. I picked these up at my local Tractor Supply, but you can pretty much pick them up anywhere. But now I don't have any more spillage, and I have a way for this can to vent itself. And I put this up at the very top so I don't have to worry about it coming out of here. If you set it back here, sometimes when you're driving down the road, that would be able to seep out and come and leak out. So then that's still causing you problems with spilling. I did this on one of my diesel cans. As you can see, there's my diesel can with that all done there. And then I have that one to do. And then this one. So this one is completely full. And I went to go use it on something else. And this whole plunger just came apart. It's awesome. It's, somebody passed a law for us to have this. Yeah. So just a quick video. Again, easy pour, and you no longer have to worry about spilling any of your fuel, and life is a lot easier, kind of back like when we were kids. So if you like this kind of stuff, make sure that you subscribe, leave a like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. If any of you guys have ever used the easy pour, like I said, I've done them on my diesel cans, and now I'm doing them on these. I tried to give this, again, spill proof gasoline system a chance, and yep, it got a chance, and now it's done. So as always, hope you guys enjoy it. You can also follow us along on Facebook and Instagram, and if you want to email us, you can email us at classhavenfarms@gmail.com. And as always, I'll see you on the next one.